Everybody cry.
How much pain are you in?
The world is over.
Oh.
We're all dead.
How are you feeling?
Oh,
I'm so excited for Homestuck.
I'm so sad.
What do you mean? What is that? We're all about to win. Look at this. Jake's going Super Saiyan. We're about to body. And in fact, this is the end of Homestuck. They're gonna win. They're about to win right now.
Just, the next like hundreds of pages are just Lord English sobbing quietly.
Yeah.
Like, man, they really kicked my ass.
Man, they really fucked me up in this section, bro. I didn't realize it was gonna be game over. Like for me. That's fucked up. Welcome everybody to GrubCast. We're back.
We're back. Your favorite grubs.
This time we didn't get milk from the store. We got milk. We got chocolate milk from the store.
Ooh.
just to spoil you because we
Yes.
love you, kiddo. Man, we've got a fucking doozy of an episode here. But before any of that, you know what you should do? You should give us fucking money.
Give us your money. I'm on my Meenah grind set
Meenah
right
grind
now.
set. Give us Grub Boys your hard-earned cash.
Whenever I think about our fans not giving us money, that's one more dollar I could have had. So I'm a little sad about it.
Capitalist grind set. For $3 a month, you can get a role in our lovely Discord server, which you should join, by the way, because there's a bunch of cool, funky Homestucks in there.
Yes.
But for $5 a month, you will not only get access to this lovely game over artwork.
Game over, man.
Without those pesky logos getting in the way of it. But you can get all the artwork for all the previous episodes as well as an even fancier Discord role. Speaking
Yes.
of all of that, thank you to all of our lovely patrons.
We love you.
Right now. Our $3 patron, Notlama, as well as our $5 patrons, Adrian Brazil,
Yes.
Demon Girlfriend,
Yes.
Karak Tooling, Lizard King, Changeable Landscape, Blue Liz,
Yeah.
My Homestuck Dante, and Mia Bowman, and our single $10 patron, Rohan Padmakumar. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
We got a little bit of fan art. We got two lovely fan arts for us.
Love some fan art.
One of which is a drawing of our god tiers made by Remy900 in the Discord server. There they are.
Ooh.
They're looking fucking snazzy.
I like this.
They're
yeah.
looking really cool. These are actually redesigned god tier sprites
I like
that were made by CoffeeCats900 on Twitter. So they made these like god tier redesigns, and then Remy decided to draw us with those like redesigned god tier outfits, and it looks pretty fucking slick.
I like it a lot. You got ripped jeans. I got a loincloth going.
Yeah, you have a lot more going on because Air in normal Homestuck is sick but kind of simple.
Yeah, it's just long hood.
And I like this one more because if you look at like the Rise Up artwork and stuff, like I've edited the Seer outfit for me.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would just be me in a dress, which I mean did not stop our fans from doing that anyway.
It seems like the people want.
But no, these fucking outfits look sick. Thank you so much, Remy.
Yes.
For drawing this shit.
Lovely.
It looks fucking hype.
Lovely.
Look at your just beautiful little smile. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much. And another drawing from Harmony of just me sitting there. I'm just a little guy.
It's so cute.
It's very cute. I look horrified.
Yeah, you do
This
look
is me
shell-shocked.
Playing Dead Space Remake, which is fucking great, by the way. If you have $60 lying around, as you do, because
just
taking
up space.
All of our fans are just like billionaires. They're just like, man, I have so much money. What am I supposed to do with all of this
disposable
money?
income.
Yeah, you should get Dead Space Remake. It's fucking great.
It is pretty solid.
So that's me playing that currently. Thank you very much, Harmony. You can join our Discord server, link down in the description. Same with my channel, ET's Music,
Yes.
Patreon, all that shit. All right, listen, get all that shit out of here. It's all, listen, shilling for another time. We've got a fucking banger of an episode here.
We got grubs to stuck.
Yeah, all right. This section starts off on a very high note that will not stay that way for long. But
No.
Dave beautifully kisses his true love, the mayor, and wishes him safety in the best of times. Before he lets Rose know, and I quote, "There's problems.
There's problems.
Then let us bounce."
It's almost bittersweet. He's like, I love you, Mayor, and I want you to know that I might not come back from this one.
Going back, oh god, the dramatic irony. Strong. What are you talking about? He's so strong. He has all these cool abilities. He's gonna be totally fine.
Cool time powers.
I don't know what you could be referring to.
Who could possibly defeat him?
Who could defeat him? Not me, that's for sure.
Not any one person, I don't think.
The mayor probably could with his beautiful cuteness and loving disposition.
Kill him with cuteness.
Kill him with cuteness. That's what I always say. Jane hustles over to Lofaf, and she's like, all right, Jade, I'm going to hit you with the Scrunglo-Wunglo back-to-life move. That's what she's going to do. And Arania's following her, because Arania's a smug little shit.
Smug little bastard.
There's a lot of moving parts in this section. When you think about it, this section is just one big scene that we're constantly switching back and forth between all
the
these
perspectives within,
It's why I actually find those, like, kind of zoom out shots where it just shows where everyone is at any given time. Those are pretty helpful, actually.
Yeah, no, quite literally. You're like, where is this happening? Because they're all on the same battlefield. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. What does the landscape of this currently look like? Oh, it looks like that. Thanks, Hussy. I appreciate that. It's pretty awesome.
And then our boy, the most important character in Homestuck, fucking surprise ambushes Arania and stops her. Or not Arania, fucking Jane. There we go.
Well, that's...
Yeah,
that's a Gamzee. In between that, there's a little conversation here between Roxy and Arania. Roxy kind of steps up and is like, Arania, what are you doing?
Because Arania's like, I can see you with my 8-fold sight.
Yeah, is that what it is? I was kind of wondering. I was like, why can't everyone just like see Roxy?
Like, it's our whole thing is being invisible. Why can't
I get why tricksters can do it because they're just insane.
They're weird,
and they're just fucking weird. I'm like, I don't know. I guess they can do that.
They're beyond reality. I can't think about it.
I can't fucking understand trick. Do you understand anything about tricksters besides like?
Other than that, it's candy meth. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. So sure, they can see him, and like, I guess Arania's whole deal is.
Like,
is she
knowing things?
What is her class again? She's a light
sylph
player.
of light, I think.
She's a sylph.
So she creates light, so she could like put light on that void she was casting. I guess.
If
I had to come up with some
whatever. Listen,
powery reason.
Class picks are a bunch of bullshit anyway. Sure, that's probably what it is. Whatever.
I
I start to have problems with class picks when they have like major influence on the plot without any justification other than like, oh, I guess that was a thing they could have done this whole time, right? Yeah. That fine, sure, whatever. She creates light and she uncreates her voiding, whatever. It's fine.
Close enough. Yeah, she like sees her and they have a dialogue about like, aha, I finally can enact my plan to become important. I got the ring of life. It's over for you, losers.
I appreciate how much Roxy is immediately like, God, I fucking hate you. You are insufferable.
You're the worst.
Because it's all of like the worst qualities of Vriska, but like yickified, like stretched out among like 10 text boxes.
Yeah, it's just way too much.
Whereas Vriska's like, I'm important and I will fuck your shit up. Arania has to go on this long fucking tangent about how important she is and how much she will fuck your shit up.
This is why you have no chance of ever beating me, and you might as well give up hope now.
And it's nice characterization. I like it. And Roxy's just like, God, I fucking hate you. This is awful. And then she puts Roxy to sleep. Roxy's asleep now. But that's okay because Brain Ghost Dirk is here
and real.
And he's not real yet. Currently, he's unreal, but he will
slowly becoming more and more.
Currently,
real.
He is Unreal Engine 5, but soon he will reach his full potential and become Real Engine 5. Now, Jane gets jump scared by Gamzee, and she's fighting a Gamzee.
Which I don't know. Wait, so Arania's still controlling him, which I guess she
Arania does not want Jade to come alive again.
So he's just like, all right.
I believe she mentions it later, but the idea is that she can't allow Jade to become alive again because even though she fucks with Jade and thinks Jade's fun, as soon as Jade becomes alive again, she will immediately get mind controlled again. So we can't let her do that. So Gamzee, go.
Sick 'em.
I like to imagine Meenah, or fuck, I keep getting names wrong. Yeah. Arania has like an RTS map of like the entire universe that she's like directing her mind control people around. So I think we find out in this section as well later that like she was the one
most of the grunt work.
Yeah, doing all the heavy lifting
for the troll army.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, maybe she's just playing like Homeworld every day of her life. Whoa!
Constantly controlling just masses of people.
I wonder if Arania is hyped that Homeworld 3 is coming out soon. That'd be so cool.
I think she would be.
Yeah, that's like her favorite thing. She really fucks with it. She's like, oh my god, yes, I love Deserts of Carrick. It's like my favorite video game. Calliope's in her dream hole.
Yeah.
Being alone and sad.
Being super depressed about it.
And it is kind of sad, actually, because you're like, yeah, she's just kind of by herself.
And she can't do anything to help her case or
as
situation.
Soon as she leaves, then Caliborn's going to
be like, die.
Caliborn is going to smell the gamer girl feet and come running. We cannot have that.
So fast.
No. Caliborn's just like a big, scary tyrannid, basically. That's what Caliborn is.
That's what it feels like.
But
just a
more misogynist and therefore based.
That's the thing. Flipping, like, Lord English hasn't really been too misogynist.
No, because he's too busy just, like, killing ghosts.
He's just destroying things. He seems more just like...
There is a reason for this.
Destruction incarnate.
There is a reason why Lord English is more than just Caliborn.
Because I don't... like if Caliborn were here, he'd be drawing every death he found. He'd be like,
yeah.
Oh, do you see how I wiped out like 8 million dudes? That was sick.
Imagine Lord English like kills an entire like army of ghosts and pulls out like an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah,
he's like trying to like figure all that shit out.
Dope.
Oh fuck, that's next time. Next time we get Caliborn drawing on the Etch-a-Sketch. Don't worry, it's gonna be incredible. Sorry to spoil that incredibly important plot point for you.
I can guess the ending now.
Yeah, now that you know that Caliborn has an Etch-a-Sketch, you're like, damn, I didn't know that fucking... I didn't know that John Egbert was Lord English all along.
I didn't know Andrew Hussey was going to become John Egbert and Lord English at the same
He's
time.
all of them! Every character is every character. What if every character was secretly Sora from Kingdom Hearts?
Actually, I think every character is...
Xehanort.
Yik.
Yeah, every character is Yik! Oh god, John Egbert like steps off the bus and like, I arrived home from school. Fucking God, yes. Okay. Yeah, Jade shows up in the Calliope dream hole and it's sad.
Yeah, she's like, oh, well, what are you doing here? I'm a friend, I promise. And we're getting a feel for like early acts Jade of just like this like bubbly little
she's been evil for a while, so they get to all be nice together. And it's nice. It's
and
fun.
She's like, I don't know if I'm dead or asleep.
And they're like, damn. Oh, I think it's later, but we can just deal with this now. Like, let's just talk about all the Jade and Calliope stuff now, because there's no reason really not to. Yeah, sure. I really appreciate that. As we're flipping back and forth between like the chaos of all the shit that's happening right now.
Yeah.
It's all these like panels with like not that many words on them, and like shit's just like happening. Mm-hmm. It's very fucking chaotic, and you get to contrast with like these long ass pages of just Jade and Calliope like being nice and making their little troll sonas and stuff.
Like, how should my horns look and stuff? It's like, it's real sweet.
I also really appreciate I really appreciate the line where Calliope is like, I can wake you up, but like if you're awake and not dead, then I mean that's good, obviously, but then I'll be alone.
Then I'll be alone
sad again. And it's nice, okay? It's nice. We, of course, as the audience, know that Jade is super fucking dead.
Dead as hell.
She's damn 6 feet under. It's nice. And like Jade just kind of talks about how she has this like vague feeling that she's like kind of fucked up in some important way.
Something important I was doing and I messed something up.
Oh no, it's
like
sad.
You don't even know.
You've done a lot more than mess something up, but I'm still sad.
It's like it feels almost like tonal whiplash, but not in a destructive way. Like, it doesn't take away from the story that this is happening.
Tonal whiplash, I think, is pretty universally bad. This is what we would refer to as contrast.
Okay.
Look at that. Check this out. You fucking learn media literacy, you normie. Holy shit. There you go.
But yeah, like, it's nice that because it comes to this grinding halt, but all the reasons for that are like, oh, she's dead, and this is a quiet pocket in time completely outside of their reality or like what's actively happening in the story. And I don't know, it's cute.
It's cute.
I think it's
nice.
a nice touch.
It makes me happy. Anyway, we're back to Brain Ghost Dirk.
Yeah. His fakeness meter is hitting an all-time low.
Wait, no. Okay, hold on. Sorry, Dave shows up, and specifically sees that Jade is dead, and that's fucked.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, John's evil mom. What's up with this?
What's going on here?" She's too busy getting frumbused by Gamzee. Doesn't matter though, because now Terezi is here. Terezi hits Gamzee with a fame justice kick. It's incredible. It's just like Daredevil. We did it. Now Brain Ghost Dirk becomes real. And this I like a lot more than just Jake having a big power boost. Like, Jake being in the big ball we complained about. I would like to take this moment to reply to someone in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Who I mentioned, I was talking with them a little bit, and they mentioned, like how Jake would have no reason to believe these things could hurt him, and I was like, he saw people like melt people. I'm pretty sure he would believe these things could hurt him.
Hard as hell.
And they brought forward the idea that like we said in the last episode, Jake is kind of operating on autopilot right now.
Yeah.
In that case, I still would like to double down on this one.
Yeah.
Because I see no reason why Jake being on autopilot would give him complete immunity to everything.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he kind of has... I don't understand why he wouldn't need to be aware of something to have thoughts and beliefs about it.
Yeah.
So if he's completely unaware of everything that's going on, I don't see why Jade's big blast wouldn't affect him.
Yeah, or why he couldn't get teleported.
Yeah, exactly. Like why if
why
he's
would he
completely
be
not
for that?
exactly, why would he have thoughts and feelings about these things that would affect the way they behave if he's not even aware of them at all?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if flipping the default switch of your normal state is being completely invincible is something a line we really want to cross here. Anyway, this one I like as an example of his hope powers quite a bit, because he's literally like hoping that Dirk would be here to like fix shit, and therefore he causes that reality to manifest.
Yeah,
it's pretty hype, and
all that makes sense based on previous information he has.
Yeah, exactly. It's cool shit, especially considering he already knows about Brain Ghost Dirk to some extent.
Yeah.
Brain Ghost Dirk drops the hardest line of all time. He does a sick Princess Bride reference. He says, "When I am Brain Ghost Dirk, you kissed my boyfriend. Prepare to die." Fucking hype. Shout out to Brain Ghost Dirk being real. His fakeness attribute is at levels lower than we could have possibly imagined.
And then Jake says something like, "Ah, shucks," really loud.
Yeah,
he's like, bro, you're not that was really
helping.
cool what I just did here," and you're kind of all right.
Gadzooks! It's great. Okay, they're fighting now. Brain Ghost Dirk is fighting Arania, and Terezi's fighting Gamzee. They are doing remarkably little. Mm-hmm. They're not doing much. Gamzee because he's Gamzee.
Yeah, Gamzee just doesn't care, and he's built too tough to not die.
Chad Gamzee. He goes to the gym every day. He drinks. He takes like brain force supplement pills. Gamzee is jacked as fuck. Arania is because she's got the ring.
Yeah, and she just heals back anything that he's doing.
I appreciate that as well, that he's very aware of this, and it's like trying to cut the ring off, and that's the only time she's like, "Oh fuck, I better whoop that shit out of the way." No, good try.
That's all you go for it.
Good try, little buddy. And then she offers him a free shot. She's like, "All right, you get one chance. I'm gonna let you take a swing at it." Mm-hmm. Which, like, why?
Why?
Like, I get the idea that she's smug.
But I just don't see what she's gaining here. Like, is she stalling for time?
It might be a trick. She might be trying to do a tricksy on him. Which is what he ultimately decides.
Yeah, he's like, okay, it's probably a trap.
But I don't know. This is mostly just to set up for Dirk to do cool shit later. Which is fine, whatever. Now doggies are here.
Oh, yeah, and the fucking dogs show up.
Yeah, now doggies show up.
So yeah, we get Male Princess, and Jack Noir, they all both show up, and they're like, "Oh shit, our owner, let's make sure she's safe."
Yeah.
And Dave's like, "Whoa, what are you doing?
What the fuck? I thought you guys hated each other."
Put her down. Why are you guys working together?
They both look at each other and give each other an affirmative nod in order to understand, like, no, we gotta put our differences aside.
We gotta keep her safe. Because they're both Beck.
Yeah, which, unfortunate, because neither of them understand the greater consequences of what's going on.
That no one here is trying to hurt her. She's already dead.
Well, I'm pretty sure Rania does not want her to go back at all.
Oh yeah, but like, all the people in like the immediate vicinity of like Jane and Dave being there, like both those people are actively trying to help, and that's the person they're trying to keep them from. Yeah,
so Jane has the fucking genius idea, like, I know what I'm gonna fucking do. Using all of my robo intelligence.
I'll calculate it with my 8 million IQ.
I've seen every fucking equation. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna use the catnip mouse toy. Mm-hmm. She throws it down.
That'll get G-Cat over here.
G-Cat's over here, and that's a cat.
And then the dogs will just completely ignore their owner and chase after G-Cat.
Which is true, unfortunately. Because they completely forget to do anything with Jade, and they just fucking carry her off. They just run after G-Cat. Which, like, oh, man. G-Cat could teleport.
G-Cat can teleport.
They can
That's
teleport.
canon. They can both teleport. So I guess, I guess there are just more effective ways to get away from each other and after each other than just running at them full speed.
They could do like the beginning of fucking Rise of Skywalker, where they're just constantly teleporting after each other. That'd be kind of hype. It'd be like a Dragon Ball fight, basically.
Yeah, honestly.
And we're already doing Dragon Ball shit. I don't know. I guess it's just so they can have Dave follow them.
Mm-hmm.
But
because
like,
if they do teleport, he doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. I don't know. They would be teleporting though here. Yeah. I don't know why they're not. Anyway, it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna complain about fucking everything now.
A valid nitpick though.
Yeah. High five. Nitpick. High five.
Yeah. Nitpick game.
Yeah.
But yeah, he chases after him, and then he runs into Carcat and is like, "I'm chasing dogs."
Yeah. No time to talk right now. I'm chasing a doggy. Like, oh god. I think this is when they remarked that it's bullshit that like everyone can fly except for them.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Like, literally everyone has flight.
Everyone can fucking fly except for us. We gotta run like a bunch of bitches. God damn.
Man, we really should have got tiered.
Alright. This bit is like the coolest fucking thing ever.
Mm.
This is when Dirk's like, I'm not gonna take your dumb, idiot, baby, stupid free shot. That's dumb and stupid, as previously elaborated. I'm just gonna fucking destroy your soul.
Oh, yeah. I'll just rip your soul out.
Which is so fucking cool.
I thought that was such a funny line, because it seemed like he was gonna set something up. He says like, well, if I can't take the ring away from you, I'll just take your soul out of your body.
Yeah, it's so fucking awesome.
And it's like, that doesn't really work like wordplay-wise, but I love it.
It's fucking badass. And it makes this is another thing where it makes perfect sense with his powers. I like it. I like this
he
one a lot.
destroys
This
souls,
just follows.
rips the soul out.
Yeah, fucking kill. Just starts fucking Palpatine lightninging her soul. I think the lightning is like PNGs. I think you can tell.
Yeah.
And he's just fucking sucking her soul out. It's so fucking cool. And this will never happen again.
Oh, that seems like a pretty solid move.
I would think so, yeah.
I'd open with it.
This will never happen again.
The paint thing in JoJo's.
Yeah, it's like Kekyoin. Just like, oh, I'm going to paint a picture and I'm going to slice it. And man, you think you could use that?
Oh, dude, do that now.
Do that, but like with his head
against somebody else, and like make it fatal. No.
Yeah, no. You think it's a pretty good move, especially when you don't have a time limit on your existence counting down. Like you'd think Dirk would use this move
just regularly after he figures out that it's a thing, but maybe these are two separate Dirks that don't.
I mean,
know.
they are, but like, why would Brain Ghost Dirk know about it and not normal Dirk?
Yeah, I guess if that's an idea one could come up with.
Like, it is possible that Brain Ghost Dirk could know and normal Dirk not know, but why? Why would he? We've seen Brain Ghost Dirk once. So, I don't know, like, seems like a pretty useful move.
Mm-hmm. No.
But it is really fucking...
It also, simultaneously, as he is draining the soul and life essence out of Arania, that is affecting his realness and Jake's hope aura. And on top of that, her mind control over Gamzee's as she gets closer and closer to death.
But that would make a lot of sense. Reminder that Gamzee's mind control doesn't break until after she's done getting soul sucked, which is the opposite of what you would expect to happen.
Huh.
And at this point, I'm pretty sure Jake's just fine now. Like, Jake does not require Arania to like continuously give him his hope powers, as far as I'm aware, because like. I don't see why it would work that way.
I assumed it's like...
It's not like a mind link. Like, she uses her powers, heals his mind quote, and now his mind has been healed.
He goes super
in the same way that, like, Terezi's eyes are fucked. She heals her eyes. Now they are healed. Yeah. They don't need to, like...
She has to go blind as she's dying.
Yeah.
Huh. Then why did she... Why did his hope aura go away?
I assume just because he's fucking tired. I can't imagine it's the easiest thing in the world to be an invincible Super Saiyan ball.
No, it just... If it's not tied to Arania, I don't see why. I wish someone would have said something.
I also wish someone would have said something. Let me put it this way. If it's tied to Arania, I understand that, but I don't understand why it would be that way.
Yeah.
If it isn't tied to Arania, I understand why he would just get, like, tired. That's fine. Sure, it's convenient that it happened right now.
Yeah, at the exact moment.
That's the dilemma we're in.
Mm-hmm. And also, then why did fucking Gamzee's mind control turn off?
That one just seems like a weird timing thing. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that.
That's super
But Gamzee's
weird.
mind control does turn off as a result of her getting soul sucked.
And we get old school original Gamzee's for like half a second.
Yeah, and then
then he's like, oh wait, my gods are dead. Ah!
I don't know.
I assume that's why.
Anyway,
he was like, I'm the mirthful messiah.
Both my mirthful messiahs are fucking dead.
Looks like I got a rampage. Murder Stuck Part 2.
Anyway, Vriska and Meenah are talking in the soul realm, in the furthest ring. It's cool. I like this one.
This is a sweet moment.
This is a really great conversation. It's a great moment of self-reflection for Vriska.
Yeah. And Meenah comments on that.
And Meenah is further characterized in terms of like the way she views a lot of shit like this.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. It's great. It does a lot of great character work for both of them.
Like, I don't connect the results of my work with my self-value, so that doesn't really affect me. And it's like, oh, bet.
Do you remember when we were talking about Vriska, about how he said like she'd gotten better but hadn't like changed her motivations at the core?
Yeah.
This is like the moment where she reflects about that. Like she sees, she finally is able to like connect the dots on like the thing down at the very bottom of her being of like yearning for relevance. She's finally able to like look at that and look at all of the problems that have ballooned out from her behavior, like with that as the core.
Yeah.
It's a really fucking cool moment of like self-reflection and actualization. It's pretty awesome.
And I think Arania going all crazy is the only thing that would have gotten that out of Vriska.
Exactly. To be able to like see that process happening in someone else.
It's like, oh, I know exactly why she's doing it because I do that.
It's really great.
And
like,
this is my fault.
It's really good. And Meenah, it plays off of Meenah really well because she talks about that, like this idea that like, oh, it doesn't matter. Meenah in this time, I think, is pretty clearly like a hardline like consequentialist.
Yeah.
Like Meenah is all about like, does this thing like, it doesn't matter like what this thing meant on like a greater sense or like for myself as much as like just what it does, right?
What's the result I'm going to get out of doing this?
It's really hype. I have a quote for it. I mean, it was like, I just did shit, and the shit I did meant only the things the shit accomplished. And if that shit accomplished a dumb thing, that sucked.
That sucked.
And I guess that's what you call a mistake, and oh fucking well, mistakes don't make me feel too bad, so they don't really connect results with my self-worth. It's really awesome. It's like this idea of like, oh, well, yeah, you fucked it. But like, that doesn't make you worthless or bad. It just makes that thing a bad thing that you did. And you have to like move on from that and fucking change. It's cool. It's great.
I really have grown to love Meenah.
Meenah's fucking hype.
I'm horrified of the Condis, but I do fuck heavy with Meenah.
Meenah's great. This is why in my mind I always think of like Arania and Meenah as their own characters, and when I think of quote unquote the Dancestors, I just think of the other 10. Like I almost like view them completely separately. Like in my mind, like the Dancestors are open bound, and Meenah and Arania are exempt from that.
Yeah, they're their own characters that are actually doing stuff.
I like it. It's cool, and they both just kind of give up. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. Like, I mean, we're dead. We're just chilling, and like, other people can handle it. Like, I don't always need to be at the center of everything that's happening. Like, I can just live my life and like trust that other people can deal with it. I don't necessarily have to be the most important, and they're just done. Which, like, for Vriska, that's a really fucking powerful moment.
Yeah,
it's great. I like it. It's pretty cool.
She's learning a lot.
Anyway, back to the horrifying nightmare realm. Problem. Jake is starting to hope a lot less than he should.
Yeah, man. His hope is reaching an all-time low.
So, in a similar fashion, Brain Ghost Dirk's fakeness attribute is once again getting higher by the second.
Rising rapidly. And he might be fake by the time we're done with this.
Yeah, maybe. And then Rose shows up and is like, excuse me, what is going on here? And then Dirk's like, get the fuck out!
Go.
Like, oh, what are you doing?
I have no time for any of that. Take her and go.
Yeah, which is hype. Because he's like, oh god, the time is running out. I can feel my fakeness attribute getting larger.
Becoming more unreal.
Oh, I'm going to lose my Real Engine 5. Oh no.
Demoted back to the previous edition.
Oh man. And so then Jane he's dead.
Who?
Jake.
Oh yeah.
He's done. He's done so.
Sorry, Jake.
Yeah, just fucking beans him from across the map.
It's like, your hope's just low enough for me to hit you with this fork.
Jake dying causes Brain Ghost Dirk to immediately stop existing. This breaks Gamzee mind control. For some reason. Which is what we talked about. Wouldn't Gamzee mind control have broken at the beginning of the thing, but whatever. And it could have. It wouldn't have really changed anything else. This is what I mean. It almost feels like a weird timing thing. Because like it wouldn't have changed anything else. Like he could have just lost mind control once he started getting soul sucked.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, okay, she can't concentrate on it.
Yeah, and then the
Dumb.
fight with Terezi starts.
But now I'm kind of like, was she? What happened? Why did? But yeah, I guess there's a weird timing.
Yeah, we get like OG Gamzee here.
Yeah, for
like,
just like
he
a
just
split
looks
second,
confused
see
and
his
hurt.
beautiful face. I was like,
oh, didn't you miss
like,
him?
Stop! That you're hurting me. You were stabbing me like a lot.
Wasn't
right
he
now.
like your favorite troll?
Yes. Oh my god. Before he went all crazy, which is still cool, but like it doesn't feel like the same guy anymore.
Oh.
I was like, oh, there's this beautiful face.
Nice.
And what does he have to say? Man, you're stabbing me a lot. And I'm like, yep, that's my Gamzee.
That's like Gamzee. He was like, he almost felt like surprised. It was like, holy shit, like you're hurting me.
Like, you
what
are
the fuck?
actually hurting me, bro.
And it's like, oh no, this will not last very long.
No, it lasts for that one sentence before he starts to rage.
Yeah, murder-stuck blood, horrifying God of War rage starts to activate. It's nightmares.
And he becomes a monster and starts beating the dog shit out of Terezi.
Arania uses her powers to put Jane to sleep. Jane's asleep now.
But
Jane,
her robot mind control?
Yeah, she's like continuing to get mind controlled through the robot thing to whatever.
Yeah, her body's
fine.
still working while she's unconscious.
Fair enough. So she's still fighting her, but like worse.
Got her in a chokehold and she's just like pulling on her.
They're all fucking fighting. God damn, are they fighting? It's insane.
So many fights.
And then Jake is revived because he didn't really do anything heroic or just. He just kind of got bitch sniped.
He kind of got, yeah.
So he's bad.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that was a good ruling
that
from
was fair.
The gods that be.
Yeah, the clock, you nailed it on this one. Rose wonders if Terezi and Gamzee are engaging in black romance. Why would you think that?
Why would you think that?
You've seen them in a black romance relationship before. This is fucking stupid.
And I get that you were drunk, but at no point were they beating the dog shit out of each other.
Not only that, she can see, the context of the world around them.
Yeah.
She understands that they're in, like, an active combat scenario. She would
like,
not think this.
Are they flirting?
Like, this is absurd.
Is this like a slow dance for them? No. Save her.
God damn. Like, I get it. Yeah, they're aliens. Their romance is weird and you don't get it. But, like,
is this really the time to be in that?
Contextually, I think we can understand based on the fact that everyone is beating the shit out of each other. Do you think that fucking Jane and Arania are doing black romance shit right now? Do you think Jake just had, or Dirk had, like, the biggest hate boner of all time as he was sucking the soul out of her body? No!
She was like, yeah. But even then, even in the wild reality where they are just making out, but it's brutal and violent, stop them.
Yeah,
they shouldn't be doing that right now.
As an auspice,
there's a whole combat going on.
If her whole point is that she's trying to be their auspicious, right? Then you should still be
stopping
them.
Stop this. This is a problem.
Why are you waiting?
I just don't understand what could have, even if you were confused in that way, genuinely. Still stop him. That's a problem.
Unfortunately, due to Rose's complete inaction, Gamzee hits Terezi with the atomic double juggalo backbreaker.
That thing is deadly.
Jesus. It, like, breaks the entire, like, bridge they're on in a bunch of pieces.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh no, a suplex. Oh no!
It's
kept going.
Up. But then before Rose can do anything else,
oh, man.
Karkat and Kanaya get there. And then before they can do anything else, it's Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everyone is here. And that includes the Gondes. She's fucking here.
Challenger approaches, and boy howdy, we're fucked.
But we don't have to see that right now because we get to see Homestuck.
Oh yeah, that's the end of that. I don't even have to worry about that intermission stuff.
Yeah.
Back to the real comic.
Back to the real comic. Back to real Homestuck. Caliborn has been hard at work.
Yes, and he's trained. It shows.
Mastering the art of the mangas.
He is a doujinshi mangaka.
I sent this quote, the mangaka extraordinaire. I sent this quote to my friend. I didn't write it down, but I'm actually going to read it anyway. The mysteries to success lay hidden amongst the Byzantine mangas all along. These occult wizardries of the brush, purloined from cool scrolls of wise men from the earthling east, have been gathered for my studious perusal inside a seductive tome emblazoned with a frivolous tart. However, mastering each sly gambit of the trade is no easy task, and yet easily mastering them with great difficulty is exactly what I did.
Exactly what I did.
God, I love you, Caliborn. I love that he simultaneously wants, like, the success story of, like, I worked hard and I did it, but also, like, to just be the coolest guy. Yeah, it was too easy. It was so easy for me to do.
It took everything I had, but it was the easiest thing ever.
He makes sprites for the rest of the characters. a fun thing is for the ancestors, he just like inverts their colors and turns them backwards.
I thought that was
great.
hilarious.
But that's not important because Caliborn is now a mangaka, and he has made a DeviantArt account to post his heavily watermarked creation. Now, E.T.,
yes,
this is a real DeviantArt account.
Oh, is it really?
This is real. You can go to deviantart.com. The account name is I Am Your Lord, and you can. I'm gonna fucking do it right now.
I am curious on what is up.
It's just it's so good.
The Supreme Dojinshi Mangaka. It's such a silly.
Here it is, Mangaka extraordinaire. He's been a deviant for 8 years. Exceptional maestro of the fine arts and your lord. And they're all of his drawings. Atop the principle of Achievement Mountain. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. I love that how all of his drawings get more and more watermarked over time.
Yeah, he just keeps adding more and more layers.
It's all like this like super cute fucking guy with big eyes, and he's like, "This is my intellectual property.
Please respect the law."
It's great. He jokes constantly about like making OCs, but then he actually does make a like self-insert OC that he gets like really interested in.
Yeah.
And I like that. He gets like really invested in making it as cool as possible. It's interesting. It's almost like he's kind of like slowly starting to understand like Calliope's thing that she was into.
He'd never admit it, and I don't think he sees
would
it that
never
way.
exist it exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like he's finally being able to understand why she would care so much about this shit.
Despite being super homophobic, he's very into yaoi.
Yes,
which is hilarious.
He is super into yaoi, but hates gay people.
He hates the gay people, but he loves yaoi. I think he described it as like, you know, it's okay if we make the men more feminine or something. It's like the way he puts it.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
I think it was something about how like it was weird for like it's weird for like two men to be together when they're like super like buff and jacked. But now that I've made them more elegant and flowy, like this is like these lines can be blurred.
Caliborn would hate JoJo, especially JoJo Part 5, which is the gayest part of JoJo.
Yeah,
at least that's been animated. No, he would not like it. Anyway, John's here, and they stare down.
Sorry, I was looking at a Carcat and Dave makeout. In his manga.
The way their like little sausage squiggly fingers like intersect. It's so fucking funny.
That's probably my favorite part of his art style is how fucked every hand is.
Which makes sense because hands are the hardest fucking
part. Hands are
part.
super hard, but
they're so hard.
He makes them just these noodles, these fucking sausages.
I fucking love it. Yeah, and then John's here and he's like, "You're the fucking problem. You're the person that's been ruining everything."
I don't know how I know, but you're the one fucking shit up.
Yeah. So I'm about to kick your ass. And then Caliborn's like, "I'd like to see you fucking try."
And then he tries. That is
here we are.
This is probably the most impressed I've been of John's physical prowess.
Do you have anything you wanted to say before game over?
I guess just more on the fight that's about to go down between. Does that happen before game over?
No, it happens in game over. It's really awesome because like the website is like switching back and forth. Yeah, it's super cool. This is like a legendary Flash. This is really fucking up there.
I can see why.
A lot of people consider this Flash to be like really close to Cascade. I don't think it's better. I think it's definitely worse, but like it's really good.
I think on its own, like if we're just looking at the Flashes themselves, I think Cascade's better. But I do think that this one hits. Like
it hits.
This one, something about this one's like, oh my god, everything's going wrong.
Everything is going
and
wrong.
And the website's switching. You're having to watch all these fights.
The music is fucking incredible. The song used in this is called Carnival, which is like, you know, carnival. But I think it also translates. I remember reading this somewhere. This could be wrong, but I think that translates to like meat parade, which is like
carne.
But also that fits.
Yeah, no,
it's great. This was my one bitch. This is my one bitching. Do you remember back in Cascade, I mentioned briefly that you can tell that they're starting to use a lot of like guest art.
Yes.
And it works all right in Cascade because they're kind of like trying to copy Hussey's art style, at least to some extent.
Yeah.
It works all right.
But a lot of these are very unique.
All of the art in Game Over is great,
Mm-hmm.
but it does not coalesce. It is not cohesive at
It does
all.
not flow well.
It is super jarring as you're just switching between art
Yeah.
styles constantly. Like, Game Over feels like a Let's Reanimate project. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like like the weirdest game of Gartic phone.
Which is funny because there is a Game Over Reanimated that is great.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm never gonna stop bitching about this because like, oh, okay, I actually found the translation. In my notes. It's been a while since I've read this section, so the actual notes I wrote down. It apparently translates to "farewell, meat," which is pretty fucking spot on for everyone dying horribly. Yeah.
And me went bye bye.
You know, all the art style switching is super fucking jarring and blatant and distracting, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But all of the art is incredible and great, and all the like editing and all of that shit is awesome. I just wish that it looked like more cohesive.
I do like a lot of the animation, like little tricks they've done in this.
Yeah, exactly. It's really fucking good.
There's a scene in it where Arania stabs Jake as he jumps in front of the blade, and then she gets mad because she missed, and then twirls him around, but he's kind of floating outside of the frame.
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
Actual panel.
It's really
And I
good.
was
They
like,
do a
oh,
lot
so
of cool tricks like that.
And then she stabs them both again.
It's fucking awesome.
I was not going into this. Going into Game Over, I was expecting just John and Callie fighting. I was like, oh, okay, they're about to duke it out. We're about to see that. Game Over. All right, go ahead.
You were not ready for the intense carnage.
For everything to pop off all at once, everywhere.
Oh, boy.
And...
Let's just get into it, yeah. John is haunted by all of the horrifying manga renditions of his friends. I believe he gets hit by, like, Nepta's ass.
Yeah, he's like, whoa. Matrix bullet time, dodge it.
And then as the fucking guitar comes in, we switch over, and it's all of our characters that are currently, like, fighting. And it does, like, a quick, like, flash through of all of them. And the first order of business is, oh god, Terezi is getting fucked, so Kanaya and Karkat are on the way to help.
And Kanaya's swinging that chainsaw. She runs really fast for carrying a chainsaw.
But not faster than Karkat.
Which is crazy.
Fucking livid.
He is booking it. Man, I wish he wouldn't have.
I wish he wouldn't have.
I wish he would have just been like, you know what, Kanaya, you got this. I mean,
that makes sense because he's got that like thing for Terezi. Remember they like talk about this a lot. So like he's just seeing red. He jumps up, and Gamzee fucking perfectly stabs him between both of the like
little
holes
hooks in his side,
and just drops. He's fucking dead. Karkat Vantaz is dead.
He died so quick.
And that's when this is the moment where you're like, oh no.
I
understand what this flash is now. They set the tone immediately by just fucking killing like a long time like favorite character.
And you're like, well, people are gonna die a lot here, huh?
Yeah, and then this is what you were talking about, where she tries to stab Jane, but Jake jumps in the way, taking the hit. Does not matter. She literally mind controls his body. She stick them both together. It is fucked up.
And they get shish kebabbed, and it's both heroic and just.
We switch over to John and Caliborn just beating the shit out of each other, and I like this a lot.
Yeah,
I like this a lot because it's simultaneously like more immature than all the rest of the shit that's happening.
Yeah,
but it's like kind of raw as fuck. Just seeing both of them like not even bother with any of their powers.
No powers.
Just fucking
square up.
Yeah, exactly. Just square up. Let's throw fucking hands. It's raw as shit.
He gives him the Egbert kick.
Yeah, I think he gives him like a wedgie at one point.
Yeah, Caliborn gives him a wedgie.
It's fucked up. It's great.
And then Caliborn, who this is like a trope I've heard of, where like it's like, oh man, let's fight 1-on-1. Oh shit, this dude's beating my ass. I'll pull out a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Caliborn pulls out the machine gun. He's like, nope.
It's literally like about to fight this guy. Gonna post the replay. I got my ass beat, bro. I ain't posting that shit.
That.
We come back. Kanaya just saws Gamzee in fucking half.
Yes, just
he's done.
It was too easy, and that's when I was like, man,
no.
Karkat, that means you died for literally nothing.
I know, it's fucked up.
Like, just your anger and angst. If you would have just waited.
Oh, it's one of those things where you're like, it's like fucking watching Infinity War. Watching, like, Star-Lord do his fucking thing. You're like, oh, this makes perfect sense in character, but no. Dave squares off with the two dogs.
both dogs.
He's squaring off, and he's very clearly like on the back foot because he's fighting 2 Jack Noirs.
2 of them at once, and somehow holding his own with no time shenanigans.
Oh, it is fucked.
Just pure swordsmanship and chutzpah.
The Condus uses a big fucking laser.
Big beam.
And
Terezi's able to jump out the way.
Terezi jumps out of the way, but we get the kill count here.
Does not.
Kanaya gets fucking dissolved horribly.
Mm-hmm. And Rose is like,
no! Oh, and Dave.
So sad.
Dave
Right after that, he gets shish kebabbed. They were like, wait, what if we just got on both sides of him?
Jane and Jake both go down, justly and heroically, respectively. It's awful. This means that fucking Jade is now like confirmed dead because there's no way to like bring her back because Jane is dead as well.
Oh yeah, because she was the one.
So Jade is now like, she was kind of like soft to dead before, but now Jane is dead. So now Jade's like hard dead.
Like hard, yeah.
So fuck, half of both of our kid groups are dead.
Mm-hmm. And then they start throwing planets at each other.
It's fucking awesome.
What the hell?
So Arania and the Condus start just duking it out.
Mm-hmm.
And like, they're literally throwing the planets at each other and shit.
Crashing them into each other.
It's really fucking awesome. Like the animation of them like doing all these fucking like symbols and shit.
Yeah.
The Condus is just doing this herself, whereas Arania is still relying on all the Damaras that she's mind controlling to do shit for her. And it's fucking awesome, but really scary.
It just seems like, I don't know, I guess this might be just for me. Don't get me wrong, it is super fucking badass to watch, but it feels like maybe just a touch of overkill to throw a planet at anybody, especially when they are on the planet you are also standing on.
I was about to say, how is anyone alive after these planets are crashing into each other? Like they'd all be dead.
I'm mad, so I'll just fucking throw a planet at you, I get.
Yeah, Ronnie almost just killed everybody. I mean, they all should be dead from this, but, you know, whatever.
Plot armor.
It's cringe, but whatever. It's fucking sick, though.
It is super awesome.
And she makes Terezi stab herself.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a sad one.
And then Rose gets hit with the trident. She just gets fucking... She's angry because she killed her girlfriend, but now, she just gets hit with the trident. But then before she gets fucking dissolved, then she gets saved by Roxy.
Oh, yeah, she
jumps in and voids him. Well, and that's cool. I like that because it shows more like mastery over her powers.
Yeah,
and
that
shit.
all that training is actually amounted to something.
It's cool.
Which is pretty badass.
And then we end with just the Condus just holding Arania by the neck.
Yes.
and John finally gets one over on Caliborn, just beating the shit out of him on the ground before he is forced to teleport away by his powers.
But that was sick.
And we end with Caliborn just like lying on the floor, just like, oh God! Like this is how I felt.
I was expecting him to have the red love sign in his eyes of like, I just got my ass beat.
No,
I love this guy.
No, he's
actually tough.
Oh, and it just ends with him just like struggling to make it to his computer and like close the curtain. Like, please don't look at me. I can't be looked at right now.
Someone stop this. I thought it was gonna be game over for him.
Oh. God fucking damn.
Damn, man.
So your feelings about S Game Over?
Man, so sad.
Yeah, it is really fucking sad.
So many people die.
I think I cried the first time I watched this Flash on my first read through. I think I genuinely cried.
I'm trying to think. So who's left? We have Rose and Roxy.
Yeah, Rose and Roxy, John and Dirk are alive because Dirk's at the
because Dirk's not even. Yeah, he's not even there.
He doesn't even get to be there.
That's upsetting because he probably would have turned the tide.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have been frumbled by Jake not being real. He would have been able to kill Arania.
And then everyone could have just jumped through the Condus, which would have, I think a lot of people still would have died. But it would have been way less.
Yeah, it would have been way less. Damn.
But yeah, that's how I feel about S Game Over.
It's pretty fucked up.
That it was some of the coolest shit I've ever seen and super heartbreaking that all of my favorite characters died.
And we just get a couple more pages afterwards.
Did Gamzee die?
Gamzee got sawed in half.
Oh, he got sawed in half. That's what it was. Yeah.
And like one half of him is smiling and one half of him is still frowning. Yeah. Without a second thought, she just wrenches the ring off her finger and just like psychically just snaps her neck and throws her into the fucking fire.
Oh man, I thought she was just like...
No, I think she just does it psychically. Like literally just like takes the ring off and then just fucking thinks it just...
Now that you can die, do it.
She's fucking dead. and it is a just death.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
confirmed she was God-tiered before,
because
I remember us talking about that. And John just like shows up and is like, "Hey, where is everybody?
What happened?
What is going on?"
It looks like all of the planets are destroyed.
And that's where we end.
Also,
just John showing up and being like, "Man,
seems like
what?
something crazy happened here."
God, man, what could have gone on here?
I just kicked a lot of ass,
That's
so I imagine
wild.
everything's cool now, right?
Everything's probably fine.
I just beat the bad guy. We're good. But something else that happened. When Jane dropped her trident or fork or whatever the heck, she drops it in the lava, and then it looks like there's a little Skya on the bottom of it. Was that their Skya? Like,
that's not Skya literally. I think it was just used as a cool transition.
Okay, that was a cool transition.
if that is the it was used on like the king's staff to like start the reckoning and shit. I don't know why she has it. I'm not gonna lie. It was just used as like a cool like transition shot, basically.
Oh, it was a good one.
It was really hype. So that's it. Everyone's dead.
Yeah.
And we have to keep on keeping on.
We're gonna keep on keeping on, man. I'm hoping that some... Oh, okay. All right. Fan theory. I'm thinking now that everybody's dead, all their ghosts will get together with Vriska and Meenah and kick them in the pants and be like, "We gotta do something." And then and then they'll go save somebody, or maybe
and they'll go on a wacky ghost adventure.
They'll go on ghost adventures, and
7,000 more pages of ghost adventure.
It's not even about Homestuck anymore. They're just like completely doing something unrelated, looking for treasure, just having
like
4,000
pages in like Lord English, just like falls through the plot, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I guess we are doing that."
We were supposed to fight him, weren't we?
So that's it.
Man, that was
some
shit.
Next time we're gonna read all of Act 6, Act 4, and as well as we're gonna read the beginning of Act 6, Intermission 4. We're gonna read up to page 7185.
7185. Could you say it one more time for the people in the back?
7185.
All right.
That's what we're doing. We'll see you then, folks.
Yes.
We're getting up to the end here.
We're getting up to the end, man.
We're in the last 1,000 pages. Think about that. We're so close. We're in the last 1,000 pages now. There'll be like 2 to 4 more episodes in that range.
Until the end of Homestuck.
Until the end of Homestuck, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll do like Hive Swap and some other shit, I guess.
If you're a fan of the GrubCast and you like our stuff, comment in the bottom other things you'd like to see.
Do all the YouTube things.
Yeah, just do all the YouTube
things. It's
you
awesome.
get it. You've seen a YouTube video.
What's going on here? Oh, it's Caliborn. He showed up. He's in my house right now to show us all of his excellent drawings, all of his excellent manga.
Oh, okay. I'm
down with that. What's this? I'm trying to read the watermark on one of these images. Right?
Look real close.
And the watermark says... Oh, it says that you should join the Discord server and give us money on Patreon and follow us on Twitter and all that shit. It's crazy. That's really cool.
Why are you not in the Discord already?
That's so wild. Oh god, he has a gun to both of our heads now.
Okay.
Please do it.
Do it quickly.
Oh boy, I hope we can find a way to escape this wacky predicament. Maybe using some form of epic flash animation where we kick his ass.
That'd be
a wedgie. That would be wild. Oh boy, I hope we can figure that out next time on the GrubCast.